and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Today I want to talk about people and what they call friendships. You see a lot of people, even if they've just met them and if they're nice to them and all that, you normally call them friendly. I do, and a lot of other people do, I'm pretty sure of that. So when you get people who try and use that against someone, that just goes to show their type of character, what type of person that they really are. And what we're going to talk about today is VM. He said that Nick Recader was a friend, and he said he foolishly considers everyone a friend who he meets. Which, to be honest with you, that's a nice way to look on life. I think that's brilliant. And I've met a lot of people now who I call friends, even if I've just met them once, maybe a couple of times, if I send them at conventions or whatever, or even online, through YouTube. I've met quite a few people and I consider them friends. And it's very interesting because some people, they like to take that and they like to twist it. They like to turn it. They like to try and use that against people to make themselves feel better. And what I'm talking about is BT Underdog and what he actually put out on the 31st of December. So we're going to have a little look. This is coming from Cheshire Black. So again, thank you so much for this. You've been tagging me in a lot of stuff recently and it's great. Thank you very much. It's given me a whole outlook on different perspectives and what people think of all this situation. It's been months now and still no proof that V done all of this to Monica, Jamie and the so-called 100 plus women, which Ron Toye has said are out there, even though we still haven't seen them. That, he mentioned them months ago. It's not his fault that he's a kind-hearted guy that does care for others, unlike the people in KV. And that is very true because it's come to the attention of a lot of people as well now that LJ Montello, Mars Girl and Renfamous and a few other people, they've all gone onto a podcast and they have literally, it's almost like they're a bunch of supervillains. I read that somewhere on Twitter and I thought that was actually a great analogy for it. That they're like a bunch of supervillains around the table and they're like, yes, we need to do this, we need to do that. And what they're trying to do is, they're trying to get as many conventions to not have VM. And the funny thing is, we've seen this in the past year. The big conventions have always said yes to him because they've come out and said it's just rumours. No one's got any evidence. If conventions are doing that, then these people are like, how dare you do that? I'm not coming to you. But then these people make it worse because they say then that VM is doing it to people who are under the age of 10. And to a lot of people, how sick must you be to make up something like that? Because on certain things like that, they always get caught in the end, always. But these people have, they've supposedly known of all of this for over a decade, and they haven't gone to the police, even though they know that children are involved, and that just makes those people who knew, if any of this is true, and they knew all this was going on, it makes them just as bad, because that is actually horrible. You're allowing that to happen to young kids. What's wrong with you? And we're going to carry on, and we're going to get back to the story of what BT Underdog said. V said he foolishly considers everyone a friend when asked about Nick. Okay, well, here's a tip V should learn. When it comes to fools like Recader, watch who you call a friend. And when it comes to Monica Rial and Jamie Marchi, don't do this to the ones you already have. And to be honest with you, that's just BT Underdog now. It's almost like he's running out of things to say on Twitter. He has said all of this and it's like, in my eyes and a lot of other people's, no one knows what happened. All we got are rumours. And this is why a lot of people, including myself, are sticking up for him. Because it's just rumours and there's no evidence. This is it. But again, they say, well, Monica and Jamie and all these, they're affidavits. That's evidence. Well, so's V's, so is Stan's, so's Chuck's, all these people who are on V's side. So what do you want to do? Their affidavits are true then, if that's the way you're saying. But then they say, oh no, there's lies. Well, How can theirs be lies but yours are true, but you're saying all affidavits are true? You get what I'm saying there? It's kind of, it's like seesaw. It's just a weird dynamic. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see all you wonderful people soon.